Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me. This is an evening reading. All right. This reading is actually called, I know what it's called this time, which is great. It's called the What Am I Missing reading. So we're going to take a look at the the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual level, and then the outcome. So there's 4 cards that represent each level, and then the outcome card. So there's 5 cards for each pile. So there's 3 different piles here that you're going to choose from. I'm going to open the energy and let you do that now. All right, if you haven't chosen your pile yet, please pause the video and do so. I'm going to get started with my pile number 1s. So what are we missing? Pile number 1s. This is on the physical level. The first card says, this is about studying. This is about studying in some way. Now, it might not be the formal way. It might not be, a formal way. So it could be research, could be studying, could be going to school. It could be doing that on your own, whatever it is. So that's on the physical level. You're missing something. You need to do some studying. Okay, you need to do some research or studying about something. Okay. That was the physical level. The next level is the mental level. You're hoarding. Your mindset is scarce, lack consciousness. So that's what they want you to know. On the emotional level. All right, on the emotional level, you're the King of Swords. You're the Emperor and the King of Swords. This is the Emperor. So you are very, very wise, actually. And you're the Emperor, so you can basically manifest whatever you want. You're wise, you're authoritative, you're very wise and authoritative are the words that are coming for the King of Swords and the Emperor in this case, and experienced. Okay, so I'd say you're not really missing anything on this level, which is the emotional level, which is interesting. You're very wise, experienced, and authoritative on the emotional level. But you're very cerebral as well on the emotional level. So maybe that's what you're missing. Maybe you're too in your head and not enough in your heart. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, on the spiritual level, you're the High Priestess. So you're doing well on the spiritual level. Okay, you're doing very well on the spiritual level. It's these other levels that are a little dicey. Wow, and look at this. The outcome, when you get this all sorted out, is you'll also be the Hierophant. So you'll be the Hierophant and the High Priestess, which is amazing because that's perfectly balanced. The High Priestess and the Hierophant are the same thing, just in the female and the male form, the divine feminine, the divine masculine. All right, the intuition and the wisdom. He has the keys. He has his third eye wide open. She has her third eye intuition open. Yeah. Okay, so there's something you need to study on the physical level. Okay. You need to shift from lack consciousness to abundance consciousness on the mental level. You need to open your heart a little more on the emotional level. You are the Emperor. So this is, look at this, the Emperor, High Priestess, and Hierophant. So you are powerful. You are very powerful. Male energy dominates a little bit, but the High Priestess is balanced here, right between the two. And look at the balance she brings, okay? So if you can bring some of this High Priestess energy into your heart, that would be good, okay? Wow. That's quite a reading. Okay, so you need to study something. You need to shift consciousness from lack to abundance. You need to be a little less in your head and more in your heart on the emotional level, but you are the emperor, which means you're wise, you're experienced, you're authoritative, you're a lot of great things there, okay? You're the high priestess on the spiritual level, so you're doing very well on the spiritual level. And the outcome is you will be the Hierophant. So you're doing very well. Give you some insight on what you need to study, I guess. Let's see what that is. Okay. Oh, interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, you're on the emotional level. You need to do some studying around the emotional, of your emotional self. You need to do some self-discovery on the emotional level. That's what this research is. It's not, remember I said it might not be formal studying and whatever. It's studying yourself. It's figuring out this emotional aspect of yourself, okay? Remember I said you're too much in your head and maybe not enough into in your heart. So that's key. They want you to do some self-discovery. All right. And then this came up reversed. So I'm going to put that over here. This usually denotes celebration, like a formal celebration, usually. And yeah, why is this reversed? What does this mean, reversed? What are they trying to tell us about this? Oh, it's not formal. Okay, so this is just, they're telling me it's not a formal studying you need to do. That's what they're trying to tell me with this card. So it's not about the celebration part, it's about the formal part. And it's reversed, so yeah. Okay, they're just saying the studying you need to do is not a formal studying, going back to school, that kind of thing, all right? That is like this card indicated, it's self-discovery that you need to do. Some self-discovery on the emotional level, because this is the card you got on the emotional level, right? With the other deck, with the gold deck. So on the emotional level, you need to do some self-discovery about yourself. You need to look, open your heart, like I mentioned, and do some heart work, some heart chakra stuff. And yeah, so I mean, it could be formal in that you get a teacher, a mentor, or an energy worker or something to help you with it. But it's not like you're going back to school and studying something, okay? You're not researching. It's not like this, you're not going to go get a PhD in anything or something like that, right? That's what they want to tell you. Okay, and then I noticed that this, if I put these cards like this, it's the 44. Okay, so 44 is a powerful number. It's a master manifestation number. So yeah, which you have all the power within you to do. All right, once you do a little bit of self-discovery of what it is that your heart wants. I guess it's maybe your heart's desire, and you make this shift from lack, scarcity consciousness. Okay, so that's what they're saying about that. And let's see what they're saying about that lack, scarcity consciousness card that they're showing you on your mental level. What do they want to say to you about that? That was just a bunch of cards. Okay. Is it this card? Yeah. Okay, so that's the card that was trying to come out. It tried to come out with that bunch of cards, and then it kept sticking to my hand. So this is the card. So they're saying that you can change that quickly. You can shift that quickly. This is This is swift. Swift movement, quick movement. You're going to change that very quickly, okay? So once you do this self-discovery work, a little bit of self-discovery work, and looking into your heart to see why why you're so focused in your head and not as much in your heart. Okay, so it's your head that's informing this. Okay, that's what, okay, it's your head that's telling you to have lack consciousness, but your heart tells you to have abundance consciousness. Okay, that's what this is saying. It's okay, that's very clear. You're the emperor, you're the high priestess, you're the hierophant. You know in your heart that the universe is abundant. You know that in your heart, okay? But your head is what's informing your mental level here, and it's telling your head is telling you that to believe in scarcity, but your heart doesn't tell you that, and that's what you would find when you do this heart discovery here, this self-discovery. When you open your heart, okay, and look at this, yeah, and you can shift that very quickly, okay? And you can shift that very quickly and become the master manifester that you are, because you are a master manifester. Wow. Okay, so that is a very swift change that can happen for you, and that brings abundance. And yeah, all right, so yeah, that's very cool. All right, anything else that they want to tell you? What do they want to tell you? Okay, they want me to shuffle one more card from this deck. It's going to help you make that shift, okay? It's going to help you open that self-discovery bit here, whatever that is. Okay. I don't know why all these cards are coming out. I thought it was going to be one card, but let's see. Let's see. Okay. Wow. Okay. You've got a lot going on here. Oh, yeah. Okay. So look at this. 2 kings, King of Hearts, King of Wands. This is the Magician. Okay. This guy is in perfect flow. This is the Magician who can transform and flow anything, create anything. The Master Manifester, yeah, exactly what we're talking about here with the Master Manifesting number here. So yeah, when you make this shift, wow, look at this. Look at who you are, okay? And then there's something, so this is probably something that you have to heal within your heart. There's something about a past relationship that you need to leave behind, a past love relationship that you need to leave behind and leave in the past, okay? That's what it's telling me here. And 66, look up that. Okay, there's a message for you, 66, okay? But yeah, there is something that needs to be healed in the heart here, that you need to just leave it in the past, okay? So that's what they're telling you, okay? And then we have this card again, this swift movement card, and we have this fulfillment card, this 10 of Pentacles fulfillment, beautiful card. So yeah, when you start listening to your heart versus your head, which I think your hesitation for doing that is whatever this relationship was in the past that you need to leave in the past. When you make that shift, wow, okay, you'll be in perfect flow. You'll be the Magician, the Hierophant, the High Priestess, the Emperor, wow. All right, that's what they have for you. Okay, bye-bye now. Okay, my pile number 2s with the this deck here, which is the Mystic Mondays deck, I think it is. Mystic Mondays. Mystic Mondays? Yeah, Mystic Mondays. Just wanted to make sure I had that right. Okay, let's see. On the physical level, what are you missing? Okay. This is physical, this is mental. Interesting. Wow, everything's reversed so far. Mental, emotional, spiritual, still reversed, and the outcome. Okay. Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Reversed. That's really interesting. Four of Cups reversed on the physical level. Okay. You have no fear when it comes to making mistakes over and over again. Because the Four of Cups is yeah, that's what it's usually about. So that's what that's saying to me, but I'm going to refer to this book because it's different. Okay. Yeah, opportunities are right under your nose. However, you are completely unaware of them because you're absorbed in your own issues. Instead of being open to the possibilities, you're convinced there is only one way to solve your problems. Achieving your goals is great, but remember, it's experiencing the journey along the way that makes the finish line so satisfying. Getting stuck on a negative train of thought is not constructive, particularly if you're the only one that is on that ride. Okay. Yeah, you need to open yourself up to new opportunities and not repeating the same things that you've done in the past. Okay? So, what you're missing on the physical level is that doing the same thing over and over and over again isn't going to achieve a different outcome. You know, they say that's the level of that's the meaning of insanity. So this card is telling you that you're stuck in a rut. You're doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome, and that different outcome is not going to come. Okay? On the mental level, you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So again, this is about resisting change. Okay? So because you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you're experiencing bad luck over and over again. Okay? So they're telling you that you need to pull out of that rut. Stop doing the same thing over and over again. You're just going to keep experiencing the same thing over and over again, and it's negativity that you're experiencing. So they want you to change that, okay? And then let's see here, the Sun reversed in your emotional level. So yeah, it's not surprising. You are not you're not having great luck on that level either. Okay? Again, you're doing the same thing over and over again, and it's just creating this bad luck everywhere for you, this negativity. They want you to break out of this pattern that you're stuck in, this rut that you're stuck in. I keep hearing it in those ways. So yeah, they need you to try something new on all levels. Okay? And then in the spiritual aspect of things, you are stuck in some sort of power struggle on a spiritual level. Okay? So, yeah. You're stuck in some sort of power struggle on a spiritual level, which says to me that you're having some sort of power struggle with your guides, with your, with God, with the universe, whatever you want to call it. But you're in a power struggle. So you need to let that go. Because that's what's creating you to be stuck and creating this negativity all along the way. Okay? So, yeah. The outcome of this, if you don't change this, the outcome of this is going to be just disappointment. Okay? It's just going to be disappointment. Okay. So this card, the Five of Cups, says learn from your past mistakes. All right? Or you're just going to be disappointed over and over and over again. And that's what we're seeing here. You're disappointed over and over and over again. So you need to start learning from your past mistakes to shift this. All right? Whatever you're doing, stop doing it. You've been doing it repeatedly and it's not working. Shift. You need to shift. You need to learn from your past mistakes. Take a look at your past mistakes. Do the opposite of what you've been doing, whatever that is, okay? That's how we're going to shift this. So on the physical world, on the physical level, how are you going to shift this rut that you're stuck in? What advice do they have for you to shift that? Okay. Oh. Okay, this is the Lover's card. So this is a partnership. This is a partnership. 6 is healing, Cups is emotions, spirituality and all of that. But this is also the Lover's card. And there's a partnership that you're, because it's reversed, that you're not open to. All right, let's see what else they have to say. What's the second card here for that? Okay, you need to bring your unconscious thoughts and feelings and emotions, okay, to the surface. So, this might be a relationship for you. Okay. So there's a partnership, I think a romantic one. It's not going well for you. Okay. Yeah. So you are making, okay, so this, remember this card was about making past mistakes and repeating past mistakes. You're repeating past mistakes in your relationship. Okay. So you need to do the work of bringing your unconscious thoughts, emotions, etc. to the surface. They want you to do that. All right. The Wheel of Fortune, upside down. So the bad luck on the mental. So that's the physical. I'm talking to you about relationships, partnerships, emotional partnerships there. So this is affecting you, your mental health, I hear. This repeating these past mistakes and not learning from them. So, okay. So they want you to do this work. It's going to bring you clarity. Okay? It's going to bring you focus and clarity, mental focus and clarity when you do this work of bringing the unconscious thoughts and this work here, bringing your emotions and unconscious thoughts to the surface. Okay? Your unconscious emotions and thoughts to the surface. They really want you to do that work. And that's going to bring you, this is new opportunities, but it's also focus and clarity, mental focus and clarity. So, yeah. Okay. And it's also going to bring you, you're going to become like this Queen of Swords here. So she is very focused, very clear, very strategic, very ambitious, knows what she wants. Okay, so that's what it's going to do for you. All right, that's what they're saying. Okay, and then this is the emotional level, and there's 2 cards that came out for that one, and they're beautiful. The burden is going to be lifted as a result of that, this emotional burden, and you're going to experience a death, but a rebirth. Okay, so the old is going to die and the new is going to be born. So you really need to do this. This is some sort of counseling work, some sort of energy work, some sort of work, okay, where you need to bring those unconscious thoughts to the surface, unconscious emotions to the surface. They really, really want you to do that. Okay. And then this Three of Pentacles, which is in reverse. And, yeah. Let's see how they're going to help you shift this. What they're saying is going to happen here when you do this work. What's going to happen in your spiritual level? What's it going to look like? How's it going to shift? Okay. Look at that. The Three of Pentacles upright. That's awesome. When you do this work, your spiritual world's going to turn around, and it's going to be the Three of Pentacles upright. Okay? And the Three of Pentacles upright is about collaboration of souls, collaboration of, success through collaboration, teamwork, etc. So no longer the power struggle that you were experiencing here. Okay, so you are going to be able to collaborate with other souls, with your guides, with the universe, with God, with whatever you call it. So look at that. That's amazing. That's quite the shift you're going to achieve when you do this work here. Okay, and then what will the outcome be? Instead of this disappointment, constant disappointment, and, etc. Let's see once you do this work where you bring your conscious, unconscious thoughts and emotions to the surface to heal them. What is it? To heal emotionally, because you have the Six of Cups there. To heal your emotional and spiritual being is what I hear. Okay. Your relationship with yourself as much as with anybody else. All right. What is the outcome card? Is this the cards? Are these the cards? The outcome cards, yeah. Oh, look at that. So this is 5 and 5. That's change. That's change. That's being on the path. And this 5 is you're going to win at something. You're going to win at something. Instead of being disappointed, you're going to not be disappointed. You're going to win. You're going to achieve something that you've been wanting to achieve. Okay? So that's the card. And there's one more. Not the card that came out with that one. There's another card that wants to come out. Okay, what is the other outcome card that wants to show itself? Show us. Make it jump out of the deck clearly so we can see it clearly. Is it this one? Oh, it's all of these. So that's fantastic. Okay. So this gets reversed. Like, not reversed, it gets upright, actually. It's reversed. It's upright here. So, yeah. Sorry, I was just listening. So, again, 55. And, yeah, you will learn from your past mistakes. You will learn from your past mistakes. That's what that is saying there. So now you have 555, which is major changes for you as a result of this work here. 555. Do these cards? No, those cards are not meant to be this card. So you have, yeah. And I'm going to actually put this one down here. Yeah. All right, that's what they have for you today. I hope it helps. I hope you do this work. Okay? Do this work of bringing this to the surface, because it's going to change everything for you. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. All right, my pile number 3s. What are you missing? Okay, on the physical level, on the mental level, on the emotional level, on the spiritual level, and the outcome. All right. So on the physical level, you're carrying a burden. Okay, you're carrying a burden. On the mental level, you need to shift your perspective. All right. On the emotional level, you're very strategic. You're very ambitious, but you're cold-hearted. And on the spiritual level, you see the potential, but you're very cautious. And all that is leading to missed opportunity. Okay, and to not being in flow. How are you going to shift this? I'm going to shuffle a card about this burden. Try to get some cards. Okay. Yeah, okay. So to shift this, look at this, 55. That's the number of change. 5 is the number of change. 5 is the number of being on the path. 5 is resilience. But 55 especially means change, big change. So these are they want you to shift this. So you're in some sort of competition, struggle, negotiation, whatever that is. And what they're saying is you've been not focused enough on the material. This is what they're telling me here. If it was like this would be saying that you're too focused on the material. But this is telling me you're not focused enough on the material in whatever's going on here. Okay, and that's what's bringing you the burden. Okay. So, on the physical level, you're carrying a burden. And the burden is that when you're in negotiations with others, when you're in competition with others or whatever, you do not focus enough on the material. So you're being altruistic a little bit. You're being self-sacrificing. That's what it is. You're being self-sacrificing. They want you to shift that. Okay? Let's see what perception it is that you need to shift here. They want you to look at something from a different perception. What is the shift? What is the perception that needs to be shifted? Give us a card for that. Okay, that's a card. Okay. Lack consciousness. Okay. So, because you believe in lack, because you have a lack consciousness, you think there's not enough. So you self-sacrifice, and that's creating a burden for you. So you need to shift this. You need to shift your lack and scarcity consciousness to abundance consciousness, okay? Where you trust and know that there is enough for everyone, yourself included. And you don't self-sacrifice and create these burdens for yourself anymore, okay? Now, what do they suggest you do about on your love, your emotional level, where you're very strategic, very ambitious, but you've closed off your heart. That's what this card is telling me. Okay. Yeah. So they say find happiness through your spirituality. So they want you to they want you to practice your spirituality more, to open your heart. They want you to open your heart. Like, look at this. This looks like a Buddha, right? He looks like the Buddha. When you open your heart, you're going to bring yourself not only material success and abundance, but happiness, true happiness, okay? You need to open your heart. You need to meditate to open your heart. You need to do some healing work. You need to do some meditation. You need to do some, you just need to do that, okay? And on the spiritual level, now, what are they wanting to tell you? You see the potential, but you're cautious. So how do you get past this cautiousness that you were experiencing? Okay. They're telling you, you are the emperor here. Okay, you are the emperor. You are wise. You are experienced. You are authoritative. You have great potential in this spiritual realm, but you're being cautious. But you're the emperor. And so I'm hearing there's no need for you to be so cautious. And the second card wants to come. And look at that, you're the empress. You're the emperor and the empress. That's divine masculine, divine feminine right there. Okay? You have both the emperor and the empress within you. Perfectly balanced. She's the master manifestor, creator here on earth. He's very wise and has the the wisdom and experience. So yeah, there's no need for you to be so cautious about your spirituality, the potential. You can see this potential, but you're holding yourself back. You're not you see it, but you're not recognizing it. That's what they're saying. Okay? And they want you to start recognizing it. All right, and the outcome. How do we shift this outcome? Well, first you do these things. You start, you shift this mindset of scarcity to abundance consciousness so that you can start valuing yourself in relationship to others, and you stop the self-sacrificing stuff that's creating burdens for you. Okay, you start meditating to open your heart, and that's going to bring you to this place of owning the emperor and empress in yourself that you are in your spiritual world. And then this is going to shift this outcome. So instead of not being in flow, not seeing the opportunities that are coming to you, let's see what the new outcome will be when you make these shifts. Okay. All right, 2 cards come. Oh, wow. Look at the new outcome. This is the Ace of Swords. This is new opportunities in business and in business ventures and in ventures, So this makes sense. That's going to be lifted, and you're going to have some new opportunities, and you're going to have focus and clarity, and you're going to be triumphant in these, and you're going to be in the driver's seat. Okay, you're going to be in the driver's seat and triumphant. This is the Chariot. Okay, so wow, what a different outcome. All right, so that's the advice they have for you. Hope that helps. I hope that speaks to you and helps with whatever it is that you're looking at. Okay, thank you for joining me today. Go out and have a great day, and I hope that this helped you in some way. All right, bye-bye.